ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Namaskar everyone, welcome back. So in the last episode we tried to discover you, what you truly are. That is, we're discussing Atman, and for that we used a method of discrimination between the subject and the object, Drik Drishya Viveka. And using that, what we discovered was you are the witness consciousness. You are the witness of the mind. Through the mind, you are the witness of the senses, and through the mind and the senses, you are the witness of the physical body and the external physical world. This witness is the pure subject, that is consciousness. You are consciousness, and this consciousness is Brahman. So you are Brahman, that is what we discovered. Atman is Brahman. Today, we'll use another method for the same thing, for discovering you, the self. And this one is known as the Avasthātraya Viveka. Avasthātraya means the three states, not the two states, the three states, as you can see in the topic today, three states. And this method of discrimination, of vichāra, is taken from the Māndukya Upanishad, which is the shortest Upanishad that has only 12 mantras and yet gives you everything that you need. And this is the very Upanishad where we find that Mahavakya, Ayam Atma Brahma. So what it says is a very simple thing, a very common thing in our daily lives. So in our everyday life, we go through three states. So if I ask you, you'll say that we generally go through two states, right? Either we are awake or we are sleeping. But while we are sleeping, we have two states in that. Either we are dreaming or we are in deep sleep. And thus, we get three states: waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. These three states are common to all. We all experience this every day. And Māndukya Upanishad deals with this only. Using these common experiences that we have every day, it will take you to your real nature. Firstly, the waking state. In the waking state, we are outward cognitive. Our individual consciousness is outward knowing. We are experiencing or consuming this external physical world, and this is our physical experience that we have in the waking state as a waker. And then we fall asleep and we encounter this dream state. So what happens is, by this time, our physical experiences are gone. This physical personality, the physical world are no more there. and we start experiencing a subtle dream world. a world similar to this physical world, but not exactly physical or gross. It is subtle. It's in the mind. And thus, this state of dreaming is inward cognitive. The individual consciousness is inward knowing. It is experiencing the subtle dream world inside. And then we move on to the third state, which is deep sleep. By this time, not only the physical experiences, but the subtle experiences are gone too. They have vanished. The physical and the subtle have merged back to a seed state, a causal state. The physical personality and the physical world, as well as the subtle personality in the dream and the subtle world, have vanished. They have gone back to a seed state, a complete blankness, but there is no measure of space and time, no concept of space and time, just a blissful state of complete blankness. This is the causal state, the causal body. This is the experience of deep sleep, right? Think of it. We feel that in the deep sleep state, there is no experience, there is absence of experience. And yet, when we wake up, all of us can claim that they have experienced deep sleep. They have experienced that blissful blankness of deep sleep when there was no measure of time. We don't know how many hours have passed. But all of us have experienced that blankness, that blissful state. So how can we claim that there is no experience, there is absence of experience? And for that, Revered Swami Sarvapriyananda gives a beautiful explanation of this. I'll quote his exact words. So he says that deep sleep is not an absence of experience, but an experience of absence. What it means that in deep sleep, the physical experiences and the subtle experiences have vanished. There is no physical object to experience, and since the mind too has shut down, there is no subtle object like thought to experience. So when there is no object to experience, everything is blank there. We think that that is an absence of experience, but no. It is the experience of absence of objects. We're experiencing the blankness. We're experiencing nothingness. And with that, we have to rethink certain things. What are we? What are you? Are you the waker? The waker is not there in the dream. This physical waker in this physical world, is it there in the dream? No. There is a similar person there, but that is a subtle one. A subtle individuality is there. It is not the same. When we wake up, we know that it was not real. The waker is not there in the dream. And the dreamer too vanishes in deep sleep. So we are neither the waker nor the dreamer. So what are we? Not this physical body, we are not this subtle body or mind. Are we that seed state, that causal body, the blankness? But just now we have said that we experience that blankness, we witness the blissful state of that blankness, when there is no space and time. And using the logic of the previous day, that the subject and the object are always separate from each other, they are different, we can say that we are the witness of the blankness of this deep sleep. We are the witness of the causal body. That means we are not the causal body, we are apart from it. We are its witness. Who is this witness? Consciousness. Who says that? The Upanishad itself says that this witness is self-revealing consciousness. And then it says, this is the Atman, this has to be realized. And this is what you are. The witness consciousness, the Atman, who is the witness of the blankness of deep sleep. Because otherwise, who knows the blankness of deep sleep? It is you, right? If it is you and the mind and the body has shut down from your experience, which means you are not the body and not the mind, this you is apart from the body, the physical body, the subtle body, as well as the causal body that you are aware of in the deep sleep. This you is the witness consciousness. Then in the Upanishad it says that people think of it as the fourth, Turiya, which literally means the fourth. Why fourth? Because three states, waking, dreaming and deep sleep, and apart from that is the fourth. But is it the fourth? Actually, no, it is not the fourth. It is the only one that is constantly present. It is the witness of the blankness of deep sleep, the witness of the causal body. It is the witness of the dream state too. Because see, the subtle dream world, where there is an individual like you, and there are other people and other objects like houses and trees and roads and sky, all of it. What is it? It is the mind that takes the form of that entire dream world. It is the mind itself. Who else can take that form? The mind itself takes the form of that subtle dream world. Now, if the mind is taking the form of the dream world, then the one who is aware of it, who is witnessing that dream world, must be separate from the mind and not the mind. It is the same witness, because in the last episode we have seen that the witness of the mind is this pure subject, consciousness. So it is the same witness. And in the waking state, through the mind and senses, same witness is aware of the physical body and the physical world outside. So in all the three states, it is the same witness consciousness who is constantly present, is unchanging, self-revealing, and is aware of the three states. The three states come and go. It is this one consciousness that illumines it and itself witnesses it. You are that. You are this consciousness, and this consciousness is Brahman. Tattvam Asi. That's all for today. We have come to the same conclusion here. So return with more such talks. Till then, goodbye. Thank you. Om Shri Ram Krishnarpanamastu.